Hey tubes, what's up? How's my wonderful YouTube fans? Well, thank you so much for tuning in today's awesome vlog. If you're curious on what I am doing each day in my room, I want to give you some computer updates on how I'm going to build my first and brand new computer in the future. Some of you guys and girls did not like the parts I picked out, but you know what? That is understandable. This is basically a budget computer. Means I can upgrade it however I choose in the future. But you know this dresser right here? I'm going to measure the width here to the side. Okay. Measuring it from corner to corner. Okay. Here's what it is. Okay, it's about 18 inches, or should I say about 1 foot. Even if I would build a full-size computer, desktop computer, it's not going to fit on this dresser at all. Even if I go from here to here, a full-size computer would be about probably 2 feet tall. Okay, you gotta understand, I'm building this computer is a small computer. Okay, here's the case I'm choosing to use. Okay, here's the power supply I want to use. Here is the motherboard I want to use. Okay, here's the CPU I want to use as well. Here's the RAM. Here is the DVD drive, the SD card reader, mechanical hard drive, the copy of Windows 10. But a lot of people say go with Intel. Well, one thing I'm going to explain, Intel is 10 times expensive than AMD. I'm going to show you what I mean. Alright, let's get you off the tripod and let's look over here. My YouTube fans are very concerned about me wasting money on building my own desktop computer. But let me kind of explain. I wasted $1,200 on a pre-built HP laptop computer. It works, but the idea is to have a PC you can actually customize, build your own, basically. You think wasting this much money on building this whole entire system for that much money, it's perfectly fine for me. A lot of people say this motherboard's not that great, but you know what? This is all future right here. Okay, you can actually build your own system and have it customizable. Now, does this motherboard actually have onboard video? Actually, it does. Okay, here's what it looks like. The I/O on the back of the motherboard. PS2, keyboard and mouse, HDMI, DVI, VGA, a couple different USB ports, Ethernet, and some audio jacks. Basically, this is the exact same motherboard I'm looking right over there. But everything now looks pretty good. By the way, this is AMD. Most people don't like AMD. Some people like the idea of a faster processor like Intel. Well, I got news for you. I have two different ones. AMD or Intel. Okay? But here's the problem. Let's see. These processors are pretty damn expensive. Almost the exact same price as the Intel chips right here. Should I say. Now, this is my favorite website I like to go to. And basically, I can choose any type of processor for this board, but it only has to be AMD. Cannot be Intel. But let me show you what I mean. lot of my fans says go with Intel instead of AMD, but here's the difference. Here's the cost difference of Intel versus AMD. AMD is a lot cheaper than Intel, but let me kind of explain. Okay, this type of motherboard here, okay, if you're curious you can look it up for yourself. There's the model and make of this board. Okay, it says socket FM2 plus, means any type of CPU can work in this type of motherboard. But remember, you have to look at the socket arrays. Okay, now this one here is $81.99. This one here is $77.99. One down here is $117.99. Okay, again, these are some of the low core processors you can get. Now, a non-good option is I can go with this one or some different ARM processors if I choose, but again, it has to be the exact same socket type. Okay, but look at how much these ones cost, tubes. I mean, the more you go up, the more expensive it's going to be built. This one here is pretty nice, but look how much this one cost. Okay. Building your own computer can be nice, but it also can be quite frustrating for a lot of people. Now this one's nice too. Okay, I don't even know what socket this one is, but it looks like the exact same processor from the other one. But you gotta know the type of socket and pins you are going to be using for your motherboard. But there is the type of pin it uses. Okay, not too bad for that much money, but you know, I'm building this on a budget, tubes. You know, you just gotta understand. Some of my fans say, Chris, why don't you just retire the old E machine? Well, yes, I will retire it once I build my new desktop, but for now this computer is going to stay up and running before I build the new system. By the way, some of you don't like the old E machine. I agree with that. I don't like it that much either. It's very slow. It's very just like meh. There's no point of upgrading it, but you can still upgrade it if it's your only computer you got. Now, the one thing is, I did a bench test on it before, and I did a bench test of it again. And like I said, it's just not the greatest machine for YouTube video editing. A lot of people say, Chris, a much better computer for your editing videos. Well, the more money you spend, well, I got news for you. Doesn't matter how much you spend on computers, it may not do the things you want it to do. Think about it that way. Alright, let's show you what I mean. Here, tubes. They're gonna be like, huh? What's going on with this old E machine? Here is the old E machine computer. Of course, it's a AMD system. Okay, here's the make and model of the machine itself. And of course, a lot of different things. So even if I change a lot of things on here, tubes, it's not going to really change it. Here's the processor. Okay, it is running at 2.11 gigahertz. One processor and 2 cores from the AMD Family ID. And of course, some of you say, guys, put a new processor on this unit. Nah, it's not gonna work. Okay, there's that one. Okay, there is the RAM it's using, a couple different bench scores here. So you can kind of see what's going on. Okay. Still nice old computer, but it's just not good for editing. And some different processors I'm looking to upgrade in the future on this motherboard here. But that's called a mini tower, by the way. And of course, my laptop. It's sitting right there. Just to let you know, to all my fans out there, first of all, I really don't play a lot of video games because I'm always busy working on my videos or also working at my real job. But basically, everybody says, Chris, build a computer for performance. Well, that's true, but remember, if you don't have $1,000 of dollars to build a high-end gaming computer, well, you basically are going to be stuck just building a budget computer, like something like this. Now, I know you do have some cheaper budget gaming PCs, but I looked at them and they're just boop, out of the roof for me. But basically, I want to experiment with building my own system and basically upgrading it however I choose. Basically the same thing like this old E-machine. I can buy new parts for it, but is it going to physically change the way the unit is? No. Okay, I can put memory into it. I can put a SSD in it. I can also put a video graphics card in it, and maybe a copy of Windows 10 or 8 into it, but is it going to change the performance of the system? No. You also forget one thing. It's also the bottleneck of the CPU. It what bogs down this whole entire computer. And yes, it is pretty old. But basically, I'm experimenting with the old machine for I can build my own custom built system. Now, building, it can be quite expensive as well. It all depends on the parts you're looking for. Is it a lot better than a pre-built system? It might, it may, but I got news for you. My laptop over there beats the old machine with a lot of different reasons, because it's an Intel platform, not a AMD platform like the old machine over there. But alright, if you guys and girls are also burning this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave an awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. Catch you later.